My next question is why not just take a multivitamin?
Okay.
Because it has everything in it. What's wrong with that?
So, few things. Most multivitamins, not all, but the vast majority, so the average one that you're going to get, you just go into a store, pick up a multivitamin, is really poor quality. So the first thing I always look for when I look through a multivitamin, again, I'll look for the quality. So if I see magnesium oxide, I'm going to put it back on the shelf and never go near that brand again.
It's not doing what we need magnesium to do.
It's so wrong, and it's just nonsense. And obviously they know nothing about anything, and they're just looking to make a buck. So that's the first thing I look for. If it's magnesium oxide, unless it's literally saying this is a diuretic and this is why you're taking it, then don't touch it, because that's rubbish. And then as you go through all the other ones again, you'll see it's the cheapest forms of these nutrients, because they got to put in like so many things and then sell it and try and make a profit and all that sort of thing. So they're not going to be focused in on the quality. So that's a big, big problem. So multivitamins, it's just, I'm sure there are some good ones. Definitely some are better than others. But I just think there's a lot of things that are in there that you probably don't need to take, that you're not deficient in, and you get plenty of. So it's a little bit of a waste of money. And again, the quality is going to suffer a lot. So there is exceptions, but on the whole, I'm generally will steer people away from multivitamins. And that's where you see these big studies, multivitamins don't work. But probably because it's really bad quality, you're not even absorbing. So if you get magnesium oxide and you're only getting 4%, well, obviously it's not going to do anything for you. And then sometimes you can even things can do more harm than good. There's all sorts of fillers and weird things going in there. Calcium is a weird one as well, where I try to avoid calcium supplementation.
I was just going to ask that. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yeah, because calcium is notoriously difficult to break down and absorb.
Exactly.
Really hard. And if you start taking chunks of calcium, like in a supplement, that's where you're going to end up, where if it's not broken down and absorbed properly, you can end up in places where you do not want it.
Yeah, and obviously people are taking it because they want to have, good bone
health and all
it's
that
like,
sort of thing.
I feel like resistance training and exercise is probably the best intervention for that anyways.
Yeah. Now, of course, you need calcium, so, but I prefer to take it in through food and then focus on the K2 and the vitamin D3.
To make sure it's getting where it needs to go.
That's going to help then absorb it and make sure it goes in the right place.
Yeah.
So that, I think, overall is a much, much better strategy.
Yeah.
So that's another reason why I don't go near the multivitamins. So that's where I kind of go for the food, for that stuff, and then just work on the most important nutrients that are going to have the greatest effect on your overall health.
Awesome.